Alright, time for some mono blue snow. With this deck, you're looking to pretty much just play your typical tempo plan as you would with any mono blue deck with counter spells and threats. Your one drops, you got Frost Augur, which helps make sure you're drawing gas and it filters out, making sure you're also drawing lands. Ascendant Spirit, it's a good way to, you play it turn one, and then the rest of the time you're holding up your mana to counter spells if your opponent plays anything. If they don't, then you start pumping this into a threat that can end the game pretty quickly. Essence Scatter is just good against the meta right now. There's a lot of creature decks, and at worst you're playing against a Yorion control deck. It can counter Yorion. Of course, you take those out the rest of the games. Cosima is just a great way of getting card advantage. Also, the Omen kill has not been bad either. Brazen Borrower, just good flash threat, bounces creatures, and it's a 3-1 body. The two Foretail cards, Saw It Coming's just a really great counter spell, along with Behold the Multiverse is a good way to refill your hand and filter out, make sure you're drawing the cards you need. Shark Typhoon, best way to finish the game. You can flash it in, or you can play the Shark Typhoon end of it, which is not bad, but most of the time you're going to be cycling this. Icebreaker Kraken, just great way to finish the game. Usually this card casts for like 4 or 5 mana by the time you need to play it, because it reduces for each snow permanent you control. Then it becomes an 8/8 body that can close games pretty quickly. Keeping your opponent from untapping their creatures is really important. And then 22 Snowlands for Faceless Haven, just because it's a good way to close out the game as well. And you can add all of these three with Frost Augur. Sideboard, Bubble Snare, just as another way to deal with aggro decks, along with Threnody Singer. I have no idea exactly how to pronounce that first part. Disdainful Stroke against bigger decks, Glimpse against pirates, or not pirates, rogues. Negate against control decks, Dispute against anything that runs a lot of blue, Graven Lore if you need to draw extra cards. Let's jump into a few matches and see how it does. What did I do differently? Okay. This deck has done pretty well so far, but it is definitely a deck that requires a lot of micro decisions. This is pretty ideal though. Just get Frost Augur in there to help make sure the mana works out. Make sure we're not flooding too much. Okay. And this is blue-green. So a blue-green Yorion deck. Okay. Don't believe we need to hold Frost Augur up, or Essence Scatter up rather, so just gonna go ahead and attack and get this Behold the Multiverse down. Next turn use Frost Augur at the beginning of the turn. Okay, so Sultai. Okay, no need for this now. Okay, so I can't really commit to Cosima because my opponent will just destroy it, and then it won't get any value off of it. So we want to wait till later in the game for that. Powerless. My opponent can definitely get rid of it. Okay. Holding on their end as well. Both these cards seem good for the matchup. Go ahead and drop this. Opponent's going to end up taking one card. I'll have the others. Okay. Alright. So probably going to take Shark Typhoon. Behold is fine. Okay, then flash in Brazen Borrower at the end of the turn. Okay. Exile and graveyard's fine. And they're not going to play Yorion here because it's not going to generate any value. Let this resolve. Wait for them to try to use it and then bounce it. Says 3 to use it, right? Yeah. Okay. I should have used Omen Kill. Okay. Still can cast Brazen Borrower, cast Essence Scatter. Okay. Do they have a way to counter this? Okay, down to 2. If I'd seen removal, I might would have been a little bit worried about this, but I think that should be close to wrapping it up. Chariot's fine. Just gonna make ground tokens. You can see those nice cap tokens though. Okay. Obviously, this is good for negates. There's some creatures, but mostly negates are important. Not too big on dispute. Strokes are good. Believe that's all we need. Just take out the essence scatters, and that's good. Stroke hits all the cards that Essence Scatter was going to hit anyway. Figure this would be a nice deck to play given all the snow that's currently outside right now. Okay. There we go. Now we're back. Seems good. Got 2 Cosima. Frost Augur's great. I'm gonna try to activate this Frost Augur first. Keep that on top. Well, it doesn't matter again. Okay. Gonna force my opponent to play a removal spell here. We'll lose the stroke most likely. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so now this Cosmia is really good. Okay, take action. Alright, so... Decline. Oh! No, I did it wrong. Oh well. That's my fault. Okay, so I should have been getting value off of that. If I lose this game, I punted because I did that. Assume this is going to be foretelling a card. Okay. Alright, let's play another one. Crew. And I've got 2 lands to play. Opponent's playing another removal spell. Let's see. That's fine. Problem is the opponent knows about this stroke. Okay. On the side. Foretell. Okay. Let's see. Hoping for any threat here. Shark Typhoon would be really good. Sure. Assume this is going to get countered by something. Yep. And Yorion. Okay, now hoping for Brazen Borrower. Binding. I'm okay with losing the Omen Kill. Can't lose this Behold. If I lose this Behold, that's game. Okay. Alright. Granted, I should have had a hand reload coming, but that was my fault. Okay. Still want to lead on Frost Augur. And that's what Frost Augur is for. Now we'll be able to hold up Ascendant Spirit. Keep adding value off of Frost Augur. Okay, Duress is going to miss, so that's good. But it will give my opponent information, which is important. I will take that. Play this, and just attack. Assume this is going to be another Elspeth Nightmare. Haven's fine. Oops, did not turn on. Okay, let's go ahead and do this now. Do this. And end the turn. Okay, Chariot. We'll stroke the Chariot. Okay. Let's see what happens here. We'll take that. So draw with this. Play land. Swing. Swing with just this in Spirit. Take a chance at drawing both lands. Or possibly getting one of the Krakens. I think this is worth negating. When it negates, that's fine. If they do Ascendant Spirit, let's see. Possibly just look at playing Brazen Borrower. Let's see. I want to check. I'll take another Brazen Borrower. Okay. Just get 1 damage in. This up just in case. Wolfhallow is fine. Cast both of these Brazen Borrowers. Seems good. Activate. Take action. Now draw. Okay. Swing. Let's see. Kraken's 12. I'll pass turn. Because I can use the Kraken to tap down Yorion if that's the plan. That's fine. Let's hold this just in case. Nothing I can do about Chariot. But nothing I'm worried about doing with Chariot either. Let's see, Kraken will be able to, assuming I get a land, Kraken will be able to tap for 4, tap these 3 down. Plus I have Shark Typhoon coming in for 3/3. Okay. And make a 3/3 and draw. Okay, this does not have reach or anything. Still want to use Frost Augur. I'm not going to win this turn, so still want to use Frost Augur to make sure that I draw some kind of relevant spell. Seems good. Take action. And that's several cards drawn this turn. Main. Play Ascendant Spirit. I will save the Kraken for later. And just hold up Punt, hold up Ascendant Spirit, and bluff maybe having a counter spell. Opponent will play Yorion this turn. Exile those two, make 2 more tokens, and then kill the Brazen Borrower. And then the Kraken will tap down the board. See what my opponent does here. Okay. Activate. Do you have removal spell for Ascendant Spirit? I mean, even if it doesn't matter whether this taps down how many? Okay, it taps down all. Okay. So even if my opponent has a removal spell, that should be locked up. Activate. Okay. It's a good start for Mono Blue Snow. See if we can play against an aggro deck with this. So far with this deck, I've only played against Sultai. Like to see how the Singers do. Okay. Alright. Hopefully this isn't something on my end. This is taking a little bit of time. Oh, okay. If this is my opponent, though, Died by Disgust is a very ironic name to have. Okay. Seems reasonable. A lot of counter spells, some tempo with those, and likely gonna just foretell this. Luris is gonna be some kind of mono white. Okay, or rogues. Okay, so having these flyers should help. Being able to play a flash game with them. The problem will be that they're on the play, they're going to get set up. At least it wasn't Crab turn 1. I think Crab turn 1 would have been the worst possible thing. I mean, this isn't great. Okay, do not want to see another rogue come in, so I want to hold up this Essence Scatter. Fine with just taking one. Let's see. Turn. Faceless Haven. And pass. I will keep taking one. Okay. Guild Enforcer. We'll scatter this. Opponent should be playing this Guild Enforcer while I'm tapped down. Okay. There's a Ruin Crab, but it looks like they're missing land drops. Okay. Adding that's fine. Okay. Throw this in for 2. Okay. That will resolve, but I will bounce it. Blockers, block here. Okay. And pass turn. Okay, that's gonna be a land. Probably just gonna lose to this Ruin Crab. Definitely not letting my opponent draw any extra cards. Okay. Let's exile this. Hold up those. This will be able to kill both Frost Augurs, but it'll get the Thief Guild out of the way. Hold up this just in case. I'll take that. I'm perfectly happy making this trade. See if I can actually do it. Okay, no need to stop this now. Okay. Opponent could go Luris, then Thief. That would get blown out to anything. Oh, they can't go Luris, Thief, because they've only got an island. Okay. Trying to steal this game. Playing another Ruin Crab. If they have a land, I'm going to be in a bad tempo swing. Oh, and they're going to get that. Oof. Alright. It's going to be tight. Okay. This for 4. Try not to lose to these Ruin Crabs. Okay, that's a tap down, so that's good. Okay. Alright. Okay, that doesn't do what I thought it did. I thought it was a full freeze effect. That is my bad. I should read what the cards do. Okay. Alright. Fine, we'll play this, we'll play that, and that will be a mill. Yep. And just playing another rogue. Alright. See, I was never worried about taking damage. I assumed I was going to be able to get tempo back. Okay. Glimpse. Okay. Alright, not too big on that. I like everything that's small. Cosima is just going to be hard to play. Playing a plan where I'm going smaller, so I think I can cut 2 lands. This should be fine. Alright. So I've got to do back-to-back games to make up for that. Which I was going to lose anyway, because I was just going to get milled out, so wasn't going to be a big deal. These stingers are really good against guild enforcers because it keeps the death touch from doing anything. This is fine. Okay. Multiverse to draw. Playing enforcer while they can make sure it resolves. I'd probably honestly go ahead and play Soaring Thief to make sure it resolves. Yeah. Okay, so basically trying to win the game with these 2 cards. Is it enough? Probably. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Need to make sure I hit a land drop, but I don't. I need to draw something to get around this. Okay. Think this is fine. I can make a 2/2 and play around that. Okay. If I play Glimpse of Freedom, I still have this. How much? I have it's not going to reduce it by enough. Ruin Crab. Can't really let that resolve. Unfortunately, just can't ever beat a Ruin Crab. Let's try to draw here. Okay. Let's go with Ascendant. We'll have to Shark Typhoon. Okay, Thirst. Yeah, Thirst is game. I definitely could have played that better. Okay. Omen Kill can help make sure I hit land drops. I can use Shark Typhoon to crew it. Okay. Or I can use that to crew it. Yeah, definitely going for this. Okay, want to make sure I hit land drops. Crew. Okay. Actually, I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Screw it again. See if we see a frostbite. Nope. Okay. Just gonna pass turn here. Behold. Smashing just to kill this. I like that play. Okay, I'm gonna go Shark Typhoon. That'll crew, and it gives me a chance to draw a card. Let's go ahead and crew this. Have the shark take over the ship. Okay, passage, crack. Okay. Let's go ahead and behold this. Or not behold, foretell this. Okay. Any foretelling my opponent does is fine. But it's gonna play removal on that. Let's go saw it coming. I need this. Okay. And Frost Augur. I'm okay with drawing cards. We'll see. I'll leave this top up just in case. Okay, figured that would be it. Okay, so let's see. Tempo. Let's try those. Not too worried about Negate. Everything else is fine. I think I'm good with just those. Don't want too many. Okay, I think that's good. This is pretty good. The question is whether I Omen kill on turn 2 or just hold up Ascendant Spirit. I'll have lots of options that turn. Of course, this is playing into a Frostbite. Okay, my opponent could... We're just gonna do this. Okay. I'm gonna do another. I'll have Dispute for a few things, like Behold the Multiverse. Okay, good. Did not need to miss that. I'll pass with this. So I have an answer for Goldspan Dragon. Yeah, let's just counter this with Dispute. Can cycle this. My opponent does go Goldspan. I get to play Saw It Coming. Okay, just cycle this. Because I do not want this Behold the Multiverse to get countered. Okay. I'm going to do no attacks just in case my opponent plays... Just in case my opponent plays a Brazen Borrower. Okay. Question is, do I want to counter it here? We'll let that resolve. Okay. Behold. Both of those are good. And a Brazen Borrower. That's fine. Faster. Flashing in Brazen Borrower. That's fine. I'll take damage for a few turns and then bounce it. Another Behold. Those are good. Go ahead and bounce this. Now that I can deal with it. My opponent wants to immediately flash it in. I can always block it. Okay. Can put down another Saw It Coming. Or finally try to play a Cosima. Let's see if I can get this to resolve. Let's counter that. Okay. My opponent can bounce it. Okay, cycling's fine. Okay, now I have Saw It Coming and Essence Scatter up here. I will hopefully play this Cosima right. That's okay. This token is big enough to die to Brazen Borrower. Okay, let's take action. Take action, keep it out. So I did that right this time. Foretell, and pass. I have Brazen Borrower and double Saw It Coming. Saw It Coming, tap, hit Goldspan. Do you have Dispute? Nope. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see. No, pass here. Okay, opponent's committed to that. Let's make a 6. Do you have a way to deal with this? I will take out your land. Could burn this now. Could stomp it. Hopefully draw a land next turn so I can bring back Cosima. Okay, that was interesting. Kind of wonder what they have. Okay. Decline, want to bring this back. Okay. Can't do anything about that. Can stop that. Okay. So I'm gonna need to draw something to deal with that. I won't be able to. At least see if I can get some information. Okay. Alright, can't deal with this shark. Okay. Frost Augur seems really good here. Could play Ascendant. I think I'm just gonna play this. Try to get that Frostbite in early. Okay, perfect. Done. Okay. So either way, if one of these gets stalked, I'll still have the other for the next turn. Okay. So I have Essence Scatter up, I have Petty Theft up, and activating Ascendant Spirit. I'll go ahead and activate this. If they have a Stomp, that's fine. Ooh, I did not activate Frost Augur. Gotta keep these triggers up. Okay. Alright, not much I can do about that. Can cycle. See if my opponent kills anything here. Okay, Frostbite there. Trying to hit some snow permanents. There we go. Whoops. Go to main first. Okay. Let's see. Let's play Ascendant Spirit. Essence Scatter, that's fine. Make another small shark. Perfect. Not missing any land drops, which puts me ahead of my opponent. Done. Draw. Okay. Foretell this. Have up scatter for gold spin and oof. It's tough. I think I just want to activate this. My opponent wants to counter it, that's fine. Let's get this up. Or not. Let's not get that up. Omen kill. Opponent will likely negate this. Yep. Okay. That's turn. Okay, I have it triggered to stop now. Take action. Okay, so that's 2 Faceless Havens. Not planning on missing any land drops for a while. Opponent can make a 2/2, but then I can just bounce it. Frostbite targeting here. Which I can do. Should have tapped it for mana in case my opponent made a 1/1. That's fine. Must counter that. I'll definitely take one of those. Okay, so I'll have Petty Theft and Essence Scatter up. Alright, do you have a dispute? Nope. Beautiful. Okay, just drawing. Got it. 2 and 1. I'll play one more match, see if I can hit 75% with this. Playing about as well as I expect a tempo deck to do. I feel like I could really learn how to play the rogues matchup better. Deck does seem pretty smooth overall. Okay, so this is going to be my first test against an aggro deck. Probably going to use this Omen Kill as a blocker. It's going to be good value off this Usher the Fallen. Okay, Selfless gives my opponent a way to attack that. See if my opponent just makes a token here. It's likely what they'll do. Bounce this. Okay. Can hold up. Saw it coming. All the Skyclaves. Think this is a card worth hitting with. Saw it coming. My opponent's going to play their 1-drop again and swing in for 4. It's likely to be out of reach, especially missing that land drop. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and concede this one. Okay. Alright, so snare, stingers, that's plenty. Okay. Could probably take out the Saw It Comings, most likely. To be honest, probably just better to keep Omen Kill in the deck. If there's a game 3, I'm definitely going to do that. Or at least go 2 and 2. Okay, this seems reasonable. All of this is snow, so it's going to be reducing this. My opponent does play a 1-drop. I will probably not use Frost Augur on my turn. Yeah. Let's not do this. Let's just play that instead. Pass the turn. Then I can start pumping this Ascendant. Okay, take that. Pass turn. Can pump this and activate Frost Augur. Gonna be taking the Hollow Blade this turn. Play another Hollow Blade, that's fine. Eventually I'll start being able to block those. Okay. Okay, I want to hold up being able to pump this. Okay. So gotta take the Hollow Blades for another turn. Maybe? Actually might. Can just play Ascendant Spirit. See how my opponent swings. This is fine. So take the Hollow Blades this turn. Okay. Not. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Hollow Blades one more turn. Okay, so now this is a 4/4. Does it gain vigilance on the last one? No. Okay. We'll be able to play Kraken next turn, which will buy me some time. Could have made that a 2/2, but I think Frost Augur's done its job. Anything my opponent wants to protect, that's fine. I think the biggest worry here is like a Lurrus. Okay, so discarding to make that indestructible, that's fine. Also discarding, that's fine. And now probably sacrifice to keep this alive. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. And I'm not going to see Lurrus. There's no reason to do that. Okay. Ooh, Bubble Snare can keep one of those tapped down. Do I want to play the Kraken? Probably not. Let's just use Bubble Snare to keep this tapped down. If my opponent wants to sacrifice their All Seed, that's fine with me. Attacks. Okay. Activate. Okay. Make a 3/3. Next turn, play Kraken for cheap. This forces my opponent to... Actually, this might not be bad. Yeah, let's do that instead. Okay, so now all seeds gone. Okay. Kraken will keep the Hollow Blades tapped for a turn. Going to foretelling that's probably more important. What is this? Return 3 Snowlands to return its hand. Okay. So this is going to take Ascendant Spirit. Okay, opponent will get back the Hollow Blade. Okay, opponent's going to keep those up. So I feel like I'm not going to want to do this because I'm just going to hold it up as a blocker and I can always use it one more time. And there's another Ascendant Spirit that should just about lock this up. Probably should have swung with the Kraken. Definitely not letting Reed resolve. Go ahead and activate these. Okay. Activate this. That's good. Let's see. I'll activate that next turn. I can bounce that. Okay, just be patient. Okay. Castle Ardenvale is going to be a slight problem. That will start expanding the field, but I should be able to win with this Ascendant Spirit before that. Okay. Fine, just keeping this in hand. That's really going to help. Just swing with this. Opponent is free to make tokens. That's just like having Curious Obsession. Tokens are fine. This game should be close to being booked. Even if my opponent activates Faceless Haven and swings out, I've got plenty of blockers. I can bounce this if I need to. Ooh, can bounce the token with that. This doesn't have any attack abilities, right? No? Okay. So I'm just going to bounce the token with Brazen Borrower. Opponent will still have Maul for the next turn. Oh, swinging. Okay. Alright, so we're going to bounce this. Okay. Alright. Opponent saw the writing on the wall there. Like I said, I think the saw it comings just aren't as valuable as Cosima is. Oh, I accidentally submitted 61. Oops. Would have only put in 3 of the Cosmias have kept up with that. It'll be alright. Being on the draw is going to be tough, especially if it's a really aggressive hand. Alright, seems reasonable. Very reasonable. Not going to activate Frost Augur. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to play this and pass. If my opponent wants to make a 3-3, that's fine with me. Okay, another Luminarch. That is kind of terrifying. This does mean this is a slower game so far, especially if my opponent doesn't have a 1-drop. Okay, that's fine, because now I can bounce it. So now, hopefully my opponent just goes for Luminarch. Hopefully my opponent goes for a Voltron plan. Nope. Okay. 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 Alright. Eventually gonna have to bounce this Luminarch. Question is when. I think this turn I can just block it. Activate. It's not actually dealing with the cards. That's the biggest problem. Okay. This is a lot. Alright, that's not big enough yet. Okay. Okay, I can make this a 4-4. Yes, a Singer would have been really good. Okay, looks like my opponent's just going to get aggressive and play Faceless Haven. Alright. Oh no, let's not do this before. Okay. Alright, gonna miss the chance to do that. Okay. Oh. Okay. If I pump this and block, well, they're all big enough to kill it, so I don't want to do that. Okay, pass the blocks here. Bounce here. This is going to be the path that does the least damage. Okay, going to have to cycle the Shark Typhoon to make sure I hit a land drop. Unfortunately, I'm just a turn behind. Good news is for my opponent to play Faceless Haven, they're gonna have to okay. I guess pass. This should be for lethal. Now, if I had a Singer or a Brazen Borrower, this could be a different game. My opponent doesn't activate Faceless Haven. Okay. That's fine. Swing all three. Shark. That was probably the outcome my opponent wanted. Okay. Do I have a chance with this? Okay, that's definitely the blocks. My opponent's gonna make a token. Gonna go to 1. So it's probably just gonna be too late with this Kraken, even if I'm able to draw it. Yeah, plus there's the Faceless Haven. Yeah, there's not much I could have drawn there. Alright. Sucks to end on a 2-2. Not bad. Feel like I misplayed a lot. The mono white matchup felt winnable, but let's see. It's a fast enough deck. I'll play one more. Okay. Opponent's got to deal with this Ascendant Spirit pretty quick. I have this to cycle to try to draw. Of course, Essence Scatter's good against Yorion. For what it's worth, I will have Essence Scatter and Ascendant Spirit up for turn 2. Okay, that felt good. Go ahead and hold up Cycling Shark Typhoon and saw it coming in case my opponent plays some kind of removal. Actually, no. Go ahead and pump this. If my opponent has removal, that's fine. Just let that play out. Opponent hasn't shown removal yet. I just want to take it to my turn. See if my opponent has removal here. Okay, Omen's fine. Okay. Let's not. Okay. I will go ahead and foretell this. I'll tap down, let my opponent have one turn. If they want to get rid of this Ascendant Spirit, that's fine. Okay. Now I have Faceless Haven. It's tempting to go ahead and cast this Shark Typhoon. I think I just want to cycle it though. Okay, do this for 4, no reason not to. It's a big threat. It's going to replace itself, and if my opponent plays removal, that's fine. Okay. Strokes are probably good, but I'm not going to bring those in here. I think this is fine. Take out one of the Krakens. Kraken is probably only good in this matchup like turn 10 whenever it's 2 mana for an 8/8. Okay. This is a little bit better. It's not a lot better. Tempted to throw the Kraken back. Hopefully I don't get punished for that. So far it seems okay though. If you see anything where I really messed up against the Rogues matchup especially, let me know in the comments, because I feel like I could have done much better there. Okay, probably just hold up Behold the Multiverse. So my opponent's going, oh, okay, they're cracking this, they're not playing another one. That's more than fine. Okay, just taking a turn here. Now I've got Saw It Coming, Behold, and Negate up. Okay. Yeah, I want to go ahead and activate this. My opponent negates this, that's fine. Okay, disruption. Alright. Drop Cosima. Hopefully my opponent just tries to go for Yorion. That'd be the best scenario for me. Extinction event, gotta negate it. My opponent has another counter. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna lose Cosmia. Can actually let Yorion resolve. Can let that resolve because I don't have any permanents. So they're just gonna ramp off of that. Okay. Don't feel like there's much to worry about here. Double saw it coming up. Not worried about binding. Probably just won't play one of these Brazen Borrowers just to get some tempo in. Okay, one of those is going to go up, the other one's going to add another land. Opponent's going to have to try for this Yorion. Could have bounced it. Think this is fine though. Speeding the clock up is probably the best play here, but I'm going to play it safe against like a Plukernos. Or not, yeah, Plukernos, yeah. I can play this now. It's a good way to close out the game. Creatures gain Death Touch, not really relevant. What's the mana on these? They're opposites, so I do not want to see that card. Oh, wow. I would have rather to have seen the tome. Alright. Ouch. Good on my opponent. Let's see. Okay. One card to be shuffled in. I'm fine with the... Well, no, Valky's gonna do the other side. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, I guess this. Okay. Because I can bounce Vorinclex. Okay. Oof. Okay. Let's do attackers. Going to bounce Vorinclex. Okay. Think. foretell this. Okay. Let my opponent try to gain control of the... Okay, they're just going to gain control of that. If I get another Brazen Borrower, I can bounce it. Okay. Let's go Behold. Let's go Behold. Okay. Alright. Turn this to my hand. Okay. Swing. I got carried away. I should have let that tome resolve. Let's cast for 6. Oof. Is it worth it? Okay, that'll keep that tapped. Opponent will have Vorinclex. Is this another disruption? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so opponent has Vorinclex. Let's see. Okay. Restoration, that's fine. Cannot cast Vorinclex now. Okay, I have double Brazen Borrower. I can take the Kraken another turn. I will definitely be bouncing this. Okay. Pass turn. So I can bounce Vorinclex. And then play a Brazen Borrower. Okay. So attackers. Try to return that. Take the damage. Extinction event. To hit it, it will have to be even. Fine with this. Okay. Alright. Needed a way to stop Vorinclex. Nope, that's game. Guess I should have bounced the Kraken. Okay. This is still fine. At least I get this game on the play. That seems reasonable. Probably just want to play Omen Kill. Let's see what my opponent does here. Yeah, I'm just going to play Omen Kill. Get in damage. I'll hold this up, so it depends on what my opponent does here. Likely just to use Frost Augur to crew this, but I don't want to lose the Omen Kill, so if my opponent plays a black source. Okay, now we're not going to do it. Okay, crew this. Okay, takes away those. Because if I cycle the Shark Typhoon, then I can activate Frost Augur. Cultivate's going to make it where I am going to cycle Shark Typhoon. Take action. Draw. Okay. Let's create this with the shark. Okay. Go ahead and behold this. Or put behold in foretell. If my opponent activates this, that's fine because that's less card advantage. Because I'm not worried about card selection so much as card advantage. Which is why I'm using this Frost Augur this way. Okay. Biting. Take out Omen Kill. Okay. That's fine. Duress. Hits Shark Typhoon. Still got Behold. I've got land drops covered for several turns. Still want to activate this. Okay. Okay. Alright, opponent's still just going for card selection. Okay, I need to avoid drawing Mystical Dispute. There are some situations where I can still use it, but for the most part, Mystical Dispute's now dead. Okay. Another Omen Kill's fine. So I didn't know about one of these. And that's also fine that they counter it. It's one less counter in their hand. Gonna draw with this last one? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's gone. So Yorion's not doing much anymore. Activate this. Take action there. Just draw. Activate. Take action. Opponent's gonna get their own shark. Let's activate this, see if I can find a Brazen Borrower. Perfect. This is gonna steer me away from casting that Frost Augur, but okay, cycling's fine. Biting's fine. It's not gonna kill anything I'm worried about. Like, even if it kills this Frost Augur, I've still got another one. Okay. What cards do I want to be playing here? I want to play Frost Augur and this. Now I've got Omen Kill again. Okay, so this is a good spot for Dispute. Okay. Let's get this. Okay, activate here. Ascendant Spirit's really good. Crew. Gonna just play another Frost Augur. And pass turn. Okay, this costs 3 mana. Okay, I do have to be aware of... Well, I was having to be aware of a Shark Typhoon, but now I don't. Extinction Event. Extinction Event will get rid of the Frost Augurs, but I'll still have those. And I'll get to play Brazen Borrower. Have Negate up. Let's go. Put that to play. Put this down. Crew with Ascendant Spirit. Takes my opponent down to 3. Pass turn. I guess I should have just won with Faceless Haven. Alright, so this is probably... Okay. Counter Emergent. My opponent has a Negate. They'll get Emergent. So it may be a situation like last game where I just punted. Or not. I can pay 3. Got it. Woo! Did not punt that win away. Good. Alright. Didn't make any progress as far as getting through Platinum goes, but I will take a 3 and 2 for now. Thank you for watching this Squirrel's Nest video. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a thumbs up. If you want to be a part of a live stream, come hang out with me on Twitch. Check out the Steamloots page and feel free to throw those on me at the worst possible time. Any comments or ideas you would like to see in video, leave a message in the comments section in Discord or on Twitter. All links will be in the description below. Catch you squirrels later.